Okay, we are live.
Alright.
So, Bummer, do you want to... I know, we all know who you are at this point. You've been in a lot of stuff so far this marathon. What's this game?
This is Nabla 2. It's an infamous game in the community, known for its first save being extremely hard. This will also be the very first L game shown.
You try talking one more time.
Alright, can you hear me, guys? Oh. Okay, yeah, they can hear me.
Okay, so I think we're ready to go. I'll just have to boost your audio a little bit. It's looking a little quiet, but the timer can start whenever you want. So if you want to do the countdown, we can.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this is Nabla 2. It is an L game. What that means is what you're looking at. Very dense, very hard needle. Short saves. The first save is the hardest one in the game. And I have a backup after it, just in case this takes longer than 5 minutes. So these are... I don't really know what these are called. I just call them platform planes. But they're they're very interesting jump. I was told a separate way to do these, but I've tried it out and it's a lot harder, so I just stick to my strat. Oh, that could have been it right there. If I hit that last platform and I don't die... Okay, I'm getting some good attempts to last. Let me just pop out chat, because it makes it easier to see. There you go. Yeah, I'm very happy to be presenting the first L game on FM. I kind of did like a pseudo L game last year of 7 colors, but not all of it. That wasn't like pure L needle. Some of that was just regular needle. This time this is just pure L needle. So I'm gonna focus a little bit on this save. Just try and get it quickly. And I can start explaining some techniques. Ooh. pass this, we'll start explaining a bunch more stuff about the run. If this does take over 5 minutes, though, I'm gonna need, like, Cake or someone to come in and tell me I'm past 5 minutes so I can just load up the backup save and do the rest. Jeez. Okay. Oh. Yeah, yesterday I was really good at that last diagonal. Pray for the boys. I'm doing this for the boys. Yeah, this game is one screen only. I don't know what the timer's at. Oh!
Alright, Bummer, you just went over 5 minutes, so if you're planning on skipping this...
I came close. I came close. I couldn't do it for the boys. Let's get the rest of the game done. That's why I have the backup save. So now we're gonna get into some cancels. It's what would be known as an advanced technique in the community. It's to do it. Cancels are essentially just doing a very small jump. Here, this is full jump diamond. I have to save in the air to get to the right V string, which is basically aligns, but at the start, and it depends on how fast you're falling and when you start falling. You will be at different positions. It's very subtle. RIP on stream, on FM first save, that would have been epic. But I knew what I was getting into. I'll call it the other hard saves as I get to them. This is one of the other hard ones, but it's not too bad. That platform grab is pretty annoying. I could, like, try and bonk on it, but I'd have to mash really fast, so I just try and grab it as I'm coming down. There it is. And I keep that aligned. If I grab a different align, and it screws this save. I jump once to set my V align, which is like a V string, but you don't have to be falling. That lets me full jump through this plane. Well, not full jump, bonk for this plane. And it's just a precise turnaround. There it is. This save, I don't even understand how or why it works. It just does. You like go into the spike and it just does. Here's another hard save. I sort of just wing it every time and it works. Yep. This save is interesting because I have to swap keyboards. I also use numpad, which if there's a glitch with numpad, it just makes you mash extremely fast if you jump and numpad at the same time. And I cancel off the platform. Very hard technique. Platform cancels. Took me a while to learn those. Here's another hard save. Never mind. Very easy. Usually that save takes longer than that. Here I use numpad cancels to get a low cancel on this platform. There's other ways to do that, but it's the most consistent. And since this is a run, I wanted to get it the most consistent as possible. Oops, I'm dying to the corner of all things. Do everything else, but I can't do a corner. Alright, there it is. The save is also kind of hard, mainly because it's weird. I just do 2 small jumps and hope it works. I'm not explaining chain cancels. Okay, this is another one where I catch the platform when I fall down instead of bonking it. Okay, here's another cancel. The only way to get high enough on that jump is to cancel. These are commonly known as stake jumps. I'd say the name of the guy who made those jumps infamous, but it's not stream friendly. More catching platforms on the way down. Very good. I like that gimmick. I actually don't. It's kind of annoying to be honest, but it's only used like 4 times. Also, not all L games are like as dumb as this one. I mainly picked this because it was like a cool show off one. I could have picked a better one, but it might not have been as cool. And the other cool ones I could have picked, I probably wouldn't have been able to do in 20 minutes. Yeah, Paranch is really good at making L games. He probably has the best ones. Now this save has not treated me well in practice. Mainly because grabbing that platform has really been inconsistent and I'm not sure why. But you can see this like plane mixed with a corner thing at the end. That's called a Charlie. And I'm gonna numpad cancel this one again. It just makes the low cancel a little bit easier to get. There's no specific reason why it's called a Charlie. I believe it's because if you guys know Denver Rock, he's seen one of these and just said, alright, that's a Charlie. And I'm pretty sure that's all the lore behind it. The Charlie is a bit hard, not gonna lie. You do it the same way as a downwards plane, but it's just more precise. There it is. I'm gonna grab that align, move over here, and save in a way so that I could hold left for this diagonal. Shoutouts to Cherry for teaching me this trick. The last save is another hard save. Also, if you are into Fangames and you think you are good enough, you should definitely check out Cherry's game. It's something like, I wanna tuck you into bed and hold your hand until you fall asleep. It's really good. It's hard though, so I wouldn't recommend to beginners. Very, very beautiful. Do I have time to just go back and try and do the first save again on? Because I did the rest pretty dang fast. Do I have permission? I'm just gonna start up and you say no to me.
Yeah, you're good to go. Should I stop the timer?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say time.
Sorry about that.
Come on, I can get this for the boys. Representing for the boys. Try hard mode. Too high. No! I don't know how that sounded on stream, but like, you know how your voice sounds different to you, like, but it's like other people hear you different and you hear yourself. The way I heard myself making that noise, I sounded really cute, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I sounded cute to you guys, but I thought I sounded cute. Come on, I just got a Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast. Fairly Odd Parents. Giant Snake Chocolate Shake. Give me the strength 1DC mode. Ooh, I'm letting the boys down. Oh, the boys are so upset. Just rustle my jimmies. I got this in like 2 minutes twice in a row yesterday, and I was like, oh, come on. Yes! I did it for the boys! Yes, in actual runs of this, I just reset, like, every 30 seconds. Well, I didn't bring it home in a new Avoidance tournament, but at least I brought it home here.
Yo, Bummer, nice.
Thank you.
So, frick, that was impressive, dude. How do you feel?
I'm just really glad that I managed to do the first save on FM. I was really worried that I wouldn't do it. Because it's like, some days I'm really good at it, and some days it's like, oh, what am I doing?
Well, you frickin' nailed it today. So everybody in chat, if you get your pop chance out, Bummer just did a cool thing.
I'm very glad I could show this off.
Same. So, do you play like L games a lot? Like, I just have one question for you. How is it that you're able to play this kind of stuff and like not have your hands just fall off?
Honestly, it's like my hands hurt more like on like regular needle games when they have like a full jump or something at the start of the save. Like, there's the only like real thing that's like that here would be like the second save, but the second save goes by really quickly, or actually the third save too, because you fall down in full jump. But I usually don't take too long on them. But there are a few L games that hurt my hands and stuff, and if they do, I just take a break because it's not good to just keep going.
Do you consider yourself, like, when you play, I can hear your key clacks pretty loudly. Like, are you pressing your keys really hard? Do you have like a softer touch than most people? Do you think that makes a difference?
I do tap pretty hard on the keys, especially for L games and when I'm canceling. Like I've recently tried to start streaming more because I used to be like self-conscious about like, because I have two keyboards, one's loud, one's not. But when I play L games, I usually have to use the loud keyboard. So I've been like, oh, people probably don't want to hear loud key clacks, but I've asked a bit, and they'd be like, oh, stream L games. So I've streamed a few every once in a while, and people don't seem to mind too much.
Dang, yeah, I find that I have to play with like a softer touch in order to have the endurance to play games for longer, but that usually means my accuracy goes down. And if I play like hard, then I'm more accurate, but then I can only play like hard games for a few minutes before I have to give up.
Yeah.
So your hands are made of steel, dude. But yeah, nice job on the run. That's really cool, and I appreciate you doing this.
No problem.
But without further ado, we're gonna get setting up for the Crystallis randomizer run by Matrick coming up next. So if you guys want to just sit tight for a few minutes, we're gonna get that going. And Bummer, once again, thank you very much, and we'll see you around.